What's up, YouTube? Back another video, and today I'm gonna go over on how you can make a custom playbook here in 2K25, but it can only be used for offline purposes, and you can use them in any mode. It could be regular quick play, it could be Myra's quick play, it could be an actual Myra's league, just not online. Now that may change in the future because I tried to do it online and like the menu is there, the buttons are there and everything. It just doesn't let you, like when you press the button, it just does nothing. So if they wanted to put out a patch where you could, I can see that being a thing, but I could also see them not doing that too. So there's that. And also, you can't practice the plays. Well, you can, kinda. I'll explain later. So yeah, with that being said, let's get into it. So what you want to do is go to the main menu and scroll over to features. You're going to go down to create roster. It doesn't matter which roster you pick, but we just gonna go modern and the official 2K roster. It doesn't matter what team you're on neither. So right here, I just hit the left trigger 2 times to get to the edit playbook screen. And so right here, you can just add and remove any plays that you want. Basically, create your own playbook. Now, once you have all of the plays that you want, you're gonna look at the bottom and see right here, I could press X to share playbooks. And I already created like a test one, but here's another one. And here you can save and share the playbook so other people can download it, or you could just save it. And now you're just gonna back out. You actually don't have to save the whole roster. You could just exit without saving. And now any offline mode that you go to, you can just load the playbook. So if I go to play now and start up a game, I pause, game plan, assign plays, left trigger, and you'll get to the edit playbook screen. And then you see at the bottom, it says click the left analog. Scroll over and go to my files, and my playbook is right there. And like I said, this works for pretty much any offline mode. It could be regular quick play, Myra's quick play, a regular, Myra's league practice, kinda. And I'll explain what I mean when I say kinda. And yeah. And so remember when I said kinda in practice mode, this is what I mean. So if we go to learn 2K, go down to scrimmage, right? And start the game. We can change the playbook in scrimmage. Like, it's basically the same process. Go to your edit playbook screen and you load your playbook in. And then, yeah, from there, like I say, you could assign them to people and, run your playbook and, do whatever, do your thing. But if we go to practice plays, we can't change the playbook. And you were able to do that last year. And I don't know, that doesn't make much sense to me. Like, you can create and save your own playbook, but you can't practice it. You can practice it in scrimmage, but if you want to practice the plays in practice plays, you would have to go back and basically edit and save the entire roster. So we're about to do that real quick. And so again, you'll go to features, create roster. You have to pick the modern roster because you can't go into practice plays with any of the errors rosters. Now this time the team actually does matter, so you would want to go to the team that you're making the playbook for and edit that team's playbook. So I'm gonna just go to the Sixers. I can actually load the playbook that I already made, right? But this time I actually have to save the roster because this is the roster that has the playbook. And so this is the roster that I'm going to have to use when I go into practice plays. So I'm going to save the roster. And then when I go back to practice plays, I click the left analog to load roster, user created roster. Go over to my files, and that test roster is there. And so now I'm gonna pick the Sixers, and I got my custom playbook. So if you actually want to go into practice plays with a custom playbook you already made, you'd have to do this process and basically saving it to the roster and then loading that roster so you can actually practice. Don't know why it is like that, because like I said, last year you could just pause the game and change the playbook. And so you can practice different playbooks with different teams, and you didn't have to do all this junk. Also, when you're in, the roster creator and you're in the, the edit playbook screen, like here, if you go all the way to the end, you'll see custom playbooks 20, 19, 18. So you have 20 slots for custom playbooks that you can make if you're, making playbooks for a whole roster, or like if you just want a bunch of playbooks to, choose from or pick between. Like, I don't know. That's also an option. And so this is me right here, like testing to see if you could actually use these custom playbooks in a Play Now Online game. So I'll just start up a game. And so when I got the ball, I paused it. I went to assign plays, went to the edit playbook screen, and right here, I'm clicking the left analog. I'm pressing X, and nothing's happening. Like, nothing's happening. So no, you can't use it online, but you can still add and remove plays from the playbook. So like, I don't understand why you can't just click this and load in your playbook, because you can already add and remove plays. It's just mad time consuming. So like, why not just make this work? Which is why I said in a future patch, you could click this, load your playbook in, and it takes, 10 seconds instead of taking your whole 3-minute timer adding and removing plays from the playbook. But also, they could just not do that because this is 2K. So we don't know. But yeah, I tried it, didn't work. And yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. I was hoping that would work and we'd be able to do that. But we'll see in the future. And even if I go to the coaching sliders, right, and then go over to custom playbook 20, 19, 18, whatever, it still doesn't do anything. It's all the same because these playbooks are tied to the roster. So like I said, you can edit those playbooks and save it to the roster, but like, you can only use that roster offline. You can't use it online. So these custom playbooks, they just have like a bunch of, just random plays in it. And so, yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. But like I said, we'll see in the future. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. As always, hope you enjoyed. I hope this helped you. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more content.